Hello, everyone, and welcome to our overview of military records research. My name is Jane, and I'm a reference librarian in the Archives and Information Services Division here at the Texas State Library and Archives Commission, or TSLAC for short. Today, I'll be showing you how to navigate a wide variety of resources useful when researching military records. Many of them are available to view online. Others are accessible in person at our Austin location. Firstly, I'll show you how to navigate to the Military Records Research Guide on our website. You'll need to start at the TSLAC website at tsl.texas.gov. From our homepage, we'll select Archives and Reference up here at the top bar. On the next page, you'll see some icons for this guide. We'll click on Genealogy with the pedigree chart icon. From there, we'll scroll down the page slightly and select Military Records Research under the Special Topics subheading for Genealogy Resources at TSLAC. This research guide is designed to help researchers who are interested in accessing records of individuals who served in the Texas military units from 1835 to 1945. The page is divided into sections for different conflicts, but some collections cover several wars. If you're interested in accessing information about other conflicts or your own military service records, select this link here, which will take you to the Frequently Asked Questions for Reference Services page. The Military Service Records tab opens to several helpful links. Returning back to the Military Records Research page, you'll find an introduction section with access options. Because military records come in many forms, archival materials, publications, and digitized images, the information in this section provides some guidance to help access the records you're interested in. You can always contact our reference staff using email or phone number in the upper left under the table of contents if you have any questions. Let's look at the Texas Revolution section. You may search for individuals who fought in the Texas Revolution by using the Texas Adjutant General Service Records Index online. Instructions for how to view the index are available in the introduction. The index links to scanned images of military documents in our archival holdings. We will return to the index in a minute. Returning to the Military Records Research page, you can see that indexes to military rolls dating from 1838 to 1900 are available by searching the Texas Muster Rolls Index cards available through the Texas Digital Archive, or TDA, and Ancestry.com. We'll talk about Ancestry.com a little later. The TDA Muster Rolls Index Cards page covers several conflicts, not just the Texas Revolution. We see the Civil War, the Navy, and others. We're going to click on the Ranger Rolls Republic Era. We can see that this section is divided into alphabetical categories. Selecting O to Z, we will look at the record of D.F. O'Kelly. His index cards shows that he was a private, part of the Volunteer Rangers, enlisted on March 3rd, 1839, discharged on September 2nd, 1839, and his commanding officer was H.M. Smith. Now we have a name to look up. Returning to the Texas Adjutant General's Service Records Index, we look up Smith, H. We can see that H.M. Smith, part of the Special Rangers, clicking to view his record, we can see that we have an oath of service and description for his enlistment in the Ranger Force. You can view the PDF file, or you can also download it. So you can see how different indexes can be used together to find more information about the person you are researching. Now let us look at how to keep researching with Republic claims. As you can see here. Claims were submitted by citizens to the Republic of Texas for payment, reimbursement, or restitution. You can access information about claims and an index to search the records by clicking on this link. As you can see, the index is very similar to the Texas Adjutant General Service Records Index that we just viewed. If we search Smith, H, and scroll down, we can see that he has the claim number 1653. He was paid as a public debt, and the microfilm reel that the record is on is 186. The image on the microfilm reel was digitized, and a PDF image of the document is available to view and download. The images vary in quality. If you want to view the image of the document on microfilm, you may view the reels in person at our Austin location, or check if your local library can borrow the microfilm through interlibrary loan. There are additional collections to our archives and publications about the Texas Revolution at the bottom of this section. The Mexican-American War followed the Texas Revolution and was a territorial dispute between the United States and Mexico. Most of the records are federal records and are held by the National Archives and Records Administration, or NARA for short. There's a link to that page here. TSLAC holds some archival and published materials relating to the Mexican-American War. The links are located here. Remember, if you have questions about how to work with these records, please contact our reference department. Civil War records at TSLAC focus on activities and service of individuals and actions by the state of Texas government when it was a member of the Confederacy. For any records outside of Texas, NARA is the repository of official Union and Confederate records. The Texas Adjutant General's online index has military records for Civil War, just as with the Texas Revolution that we saw earlier. Texas Muster Roll Card Index cards have records for Texans serving in the military during the Civil War as well. This link to Searching for Civil War Military Rolls in Texas from the Texas Digital Archives offers tips on how to search for individuals using the Texas Muster Roll Index cards. We're going to scroll to the top where it says Ancestry.com Texas. Ancestry.com Texas is free to Texas residents. You can see that the third list on the collections is the Texas Muster Roll Card Index, Texas Muster Roll Index cards. Scroll to the bottom of the page, and enter your Texas zip code. Scroll to the bottom of the Ancestry search page and click Muster Rolls Index Cards. You can use this search page to find the names of soldiers through the Texas Muster Rolls Index cards. Another place to find soldiers' names is pension records. Some Confederate veterans and their widows applied for pensions from the state. An index to the application similar to the Texas Adjutant General Service Records Index is available on our website. We're going to the Confederate Pensions Applications to learn more about applications and to search the index. Instructions on how to use the index are on this page, as well as examples of what a widow application and a veteran application looks like. Returning to the military records research page, we can see that another list you can look up is the Confederate Indigent Families List. This is a list of servicemen and the number of their dependents eligible for financial aid during the war. As you can see, the list can be looked up by either surname or county. Records for the Confederate Home for Men, another state program for Confederate service personnel, is available through the TDA. The digitized roster of names have been alphabetized in the roster. Some entries contain information such as burial instructions, family members to be notified, and personal effects. There's also some information about graves and publications that are available at the library. Moving on to the Spanish-American War. This conflict saw the nationalization of the Texas Volunteer Guard. NARA is the official repository for service records for this conflict. However, TSLAC does have some military records for Texans who fought in this war. There are Spanish military rolls and the Texas Volunteer Guard records. And like the Texas Revolution and Civil War, the muster roll index card file in the TDA does include the Spanish-American War rolls. Some special collections, such as General J.A. Hewlin's papers, the Edina de Zavala collection, and the 36th Division Association papers, provide additional information from this time period. The finding aid for the 36th Division Association papers is on index cards, not online, so please contact us about access. We are happy to help you. NARA is the official repository for military records for the World Wars. TSLAC holds some collections that you see listed here, like the records for the Texas State Guard during World War II from 1941 to 1945. We hope this review of military records research has been helpful. Some microfilm reels and some publications, or a scan of a print publication's table of contents or a few pages, can be borrowed through interlibrary loan. Specific regulations for interlibrary loan vary by individual library, so call or visit your local library about what you want to borrow for details. You are always welcome to email, call, or mail a letter with questions for our reference staff, or visit us at 1201 Brazos Street in Austin, Texas during public service hours with any questions about how to access materials described today or about reproductions. Some of the items I've described are archival in nature and will require a materials request form for access, and we can assist you in finding that on our website and filling it out. You can also check our social media for special events and announcements. Thanks for watching. We look forward to hearing from you.